Yes, it is true. There is too much news flow going around. And every day that there is some new news item, especially related to tariffs, global markets, because there's not much to really report as far as the domestic market is concerned. But there is one thing common. Both markets are reporting weak economic data. And that is sort of becoming partially the reason for the sell-off. For India and US both going forward, though, the economic data is only likely to improve. At least that is the research that I am reading. So therefore, this is the worst data that you're really reading for the months ahead. And that is why the markets are in their worst situation. But as far as tariffs are concerned, today is the day, D-Day, Mexico, Canada, China, all these tariffs start going live. Will there be retaliation or not? Only the time will tell, but none of them have really said anything yet. And I also heard, and I wrote about this on Twitter, that, and this is from sources I know, so you actually couldn't place orders, for certain purchases for agricultural products in the US because they'd been sent a notice that 100% tariff is coming on Indian agri, and therefore nobody wants to take that price risk. So essentially, trade comes to a halt for the time being, unless we quickly resolve this. And so I checked on the numbers. We, export something like $5.96 billion maybe to the US. They export to us $1.789 billion to us. So probably we, of course, buy much less than they do. And then if we have duties on them, they're saying, well, we're going to put the same amount of duties on you. So the net result has to be that we need to agree on how much tariff we are going to put on each other, which is going to be an equal amount now, which works for both. And India, as it's becoming a bigger and bigger consumption country, I think everybody wants a piece of the pie. Just like you saw, right after the Prime Minister returned, you have Tesla entering India, putting on ads for jobs, and people saw that change. The same thing will probably have to happen slowly by slowly in every sector, where you look for some level of equal playing field between India and US, and they're wanting to participate in the growing Indian economy and get a share of the pie. So that is what it looks like, and that's why it's going to move forward. So it's not that the world falls apart, but you need to agree to certain things, sign on it, and take it forward. The faster we do it, the sooner we get out of what is called uncertainty, because markets do not like uncertainty. They don't need to be sure that, yes, this is the setup, this is what is going on, and now we can invest on this basis. There is not going to be any negative news risk. Hopefully, March is the final month where all these negotiations take place back and forth, and we get a clear picture of what it's going to look like. Like I said, the worst economic data is likely to be behind us.